It was the 13th day of May. It was tragic, it was fateful, it was very disappointing, it was inhuman. It was such a sad day, to Latif, but also to everybody who follows Latif. We had a very busy night. We are celebrating one of our students. She's actually called Victory Montesasira, but it was her victory party, after winning in Africa, and she won at Little Miss Africa, Nigeria. And on a Monday, definitely, we normally have lessons going on, and it was such a calm day, trying to pull down things that we had used on the previous night. And this is when the security personnel step in. As you can see, it's all open. Anybody can get in any minute. So about 50 people, men and women, cameras and things like that, step in, and we are all calm. We didn't know what was going on. Actually, we first thought maybe they are blaming us for holding a party, a students' party, without letting them know. But this was more of a private party. It was basically for students, parents, and kids, because it's a very little girl, actually. They come introduced to us. They are from Kawempe. I think that was the lead, Mr. Musinguzi. I remember reading the name. And I introduced, and they brought what they call search warrants, arrest warrants, and they told us the reason that right here we design, or we make uniforms for NOP. And there was an order to look for all those camouflage clothes and clothes that look like security agencies. And we are like, okay, well, but what you're telling me that we make uniforms, we definitely denied, because we do not make uniforms. Basically design costumes, custom-made costumes for senior intelligent Rasta Sir Bobi Wine for his basically special events like performances, stage performances. The overall that I made, I think, was the main reason, because he looked very smart and very striking. So as you know, clothes also send out a very strong message. Fashion has a nice attitude, sounding attitude, So if you're afraid, it can threaten you. So I think somehow they developed or they perceived it in a different way. That's why they made it to be a crime. But to take you back a little bit, before coming back on how I was arrested, why I made the red overall is I did not start with the red overall, because Bobi Wine had all my overalls way back in like 2006, 2009, even before politics. So I made him a very nice black overall, which he liked. And over the years, then he came into politics in 2017, after I think about 12 years. He was like, I need an outfit. You remember the Tojikwatako event. And I had designed the overall way back, 1999. That was way back, even before meeting, because I met Bobi Wine, I think, in 2002. So when Bobi Wine came, and he wanted something, to face the cause, the challenge he's facing, and he explained to me, I was like, you remember the black overall I made you? He was like, that is very perfect. But this time around, because the other one was black, this time around, just make it red. So I made him the first beret and the first beret that everybody is now wearing, and a red overall that he wore at Tojikwatako. So, I mean, people fell in love. It was like a new trend. Everybody fell in love. Everybody was ordering for it. Many people got jobs, the tailors in Kiembe and everywhere, because it was trending. And also embracing red being a national color. We embraced the red. Everybody embraced it as one of the national colors. Until he was denied the right to perform in 2017. And that's when everybody affiliated to Bobi Wine got shattered in terms of business, personal affiliations. You cannot reach him easily. He became somebody different. We are like, okay, life has to move on. But eventually he got a concert in the UK, and I was actually supposed to be in the UK for some reasons, not actually his concert, but I was supposed to be there at the same dates. So in the events, in the same period, I was surprised to hear his voice. Somebody just called and he was like, please talk to the president. And when he called, I was like, oh my goodness, that's a long time and we are all happy. And he told me, you know about my UK team. I actually wanted to surprise you to be there and nawe Jolly. And he's like, you know, I need something. I love the red overall. You know, I was so happy. We had not been on the same stage for a very long time because I last performed with him at Chalenga in Busabala when we invited him here to, you know, opening the school in 2019. We were stopped because we had him as our guest of honor when he was still the MP. And you know, we just wanted to boost ourselves because his presence means a lot, you know, and the media would follow him, everybody around, because even our address is called Ewa Design Our Bobi. That is our address. Few people know it as Reggae Embassy. I went ahead and designed the overall. He went ahead and performed in it in the UK. Many orders came, like everybody was like, we love that overall. And actually, when you look at the overall, I made a different headgear. This time not a beret. Because I know I started the beret, but it brought many problems that many youth have been arrested, many people have been arrested because of the red beret. So I changed the hat to a bucket hat that would match with the overall. And everybody was like, I love the overall, and please, I need the accessories, like the hat. Everybody was loving that. We come back here and we are celebrating the party. The following day, we are chilling. We are around 11 a.m. The security personnel come in, storming. They destroyed many things, you know, the way they treat, because you can imagine, one thing, they did not respect my home. I consider my house as a mosque because I pray from there. They came in my house with their shoes, something which is against my being. That's not how I live my life. If you have to come into my house, respect it, because that is my mosque. I pray from there. You get a point. That was very discouraging. I was looking at them and I was crying inside. You know, they are dirtying my place. They do not know how I consider my place to be. You get a point. So they searched everywhere, destroyed many things, disorganized all my forms, my documents. I'm looking for them. I can't see them. They seized off many things, including stamps, laptops, receipts. But we are compliant for one reason, that I did not want any harm on me. My whole body is a tool. I do not want to be beaten. I do not want to be tortured. So it's okay. Well, it's human, you know. So they gathered. We had few students around. They gathered them, put them together. after searching and seizing off sewing machine, because they went to the classrooms, to the workshops, seized off electric industrial machines where actually our students on internship would do practice. They took a press button machine, which they referred to as a seal. I don't know if they made enough investigation, but they said that we make money here. I don't know basing on what. Actually, they did not even have the capacity. You can imagine, where you have not even carried out the investigation to know what you're going to carry. And you come, you pick up some things just because you don't have the capacity, you even bring back some, just because you don't have enough room to take them in the vehicle. The materials that I use here, 99% are Ugandan made. What it calls some jeans is satin, but this is all Ugandan fabric. This is all Ugandan fabric. Zino companies zili licensed. Zino kola materials, zikola ame green. Why would you come and take my pants? Mbukubanga ya ame green. Lwaki tukwatoli, lwaki tugala factories kola material. Kwegamba mwali mu loopholes nyenje nnyo. So that way mbagamba njagala bawa advice babere bakolenga investigation bafune n'obumanyirivu. You do not have to waste all that money. Olete motoka, they came with about 5 kabangali. Eza police nyane y'amagye. Nogirako n'obumotoka obutono buno black tint okukwata omuntu omu, wasting all that taxpayers money instead of just sitting and ofune call ya nusu bitano onkubire Latif, tuina ebibuzo bye twagala okubuuza wano, can you report at CID whatever, nzije neerete ng'omuntu ali responsible. That is the start. Singa sijja mumanya ayekengedde ki. Why would you live in Sululu, Jambi, or Musumeni, because bali bakola? You know, not wale chalani, not wala uzi. You take clients' materials right now, ndimo losses. With your client, atabimanye ebyo. Tayagala biwulira, I gave you my material, I wanted this, I paid. Kakati gonkute, totadde professionalism, ontaddeko n'omusango, tokomyawo ogenze ku TV. Oyasanguze ebintu, ogambye wali tukola ebintu eby'obutujju. What kind of message are you sending to the parents who bring the students to me? Okay, kati bwemambi kola. Why would you consider camouflage ekyambalo ky'amagye? Do you know that it's an artist who introduced camouflage? Because camouflage is one type of a print. Ngabo olaba tuina kente, tuina ankara, tuina ebitengi, tuina tie and dye. So camouflage is one of those prints I need to teach them. Ne camouflage clothes zebatwala, these were already branded, zirike ebifaananyi bya Bob Marley nazigula gundi Stockholm. So they take everything, they put us on cuffs, me and 4 other students, male students. Batutwala paka Wempe police station, Kasangati police station. And we didn't even make a statement. They just took our things, phones and everything and locked us. Netubagamba kyekiddako nti afe tubalese bulesi. You know, we do not know anything. Bintu byamwe bya order from above. We do not know anything about. So we are there, Kasangati. I left my 2 kids, a girl and a boy here, just alone. You can see this whole place, you know. We are locked. After 2 days, we are driven to Nagalama with my 4 students. Then after 2-3 days, I think, 2 days, they bring us to Kasangati prison. Then we make a statement. They release my 4 students, the male students, on police bond. And then never come another day, Kasangati. Then the next day, on a Friday, they took me to Kasangati Magistrate Court. So, bansomero omusango. We pleaded to the judge that they shouldn't cut my hair until bamaze okunsalira. But of course inakkiriza. So we come to prison, but remember I'm a prison. Wali abasirikale balala abali on duty. Ne bali betuvuddeyo nabo bali. So we come. The whole time I spent in prison, I saw prisoners would take a night, but it did not even take 1 hour to cut off my hair. They threw me inside and abasibe bonna nga rasta, you know, they are happy to see a rasta coming. Most of them nga bamanyi, you know. From nowhere, this police security guy, I don't know if I should even mention his name, but I mean, he orders another musibe to cut off my hair. And mugamba, come on, bangambye enviri zange bazireke, you know. Abasibe bali mu kwekalasa bazisalako batya, abayindi nga bajja wano ezaabwe tebazisalako, mu Sudani yakava wano ngeze bazirekako, you know. So I'm pleading to the guy enviri zange bagambye nzireke. Nagamba nayagala okuba bali abasibe bawadde ejjire tabansaleko. So ne mugamba tugende wa OC. So painfully they cut off my hair. I had grown my hair for 17 years. I remember I was doing my internship. To me, I was embracing it as a natural element of human. Then as I grew up, I knew that enviri is a way of, they are signals. They are like antennas. They would zisobola okuyambako okufuna amaanyi ag'enjawulo. Namanya nti having this hair, it's not that everybody can grow it. Naye ziinaga amaanyi nti omuntu akulaba n'enviiri grown to that type, to that size especially. One thing ajja kusooka alooza tebakusibangako. I actually considered my dreadlocks as a crown. Era cutting off my hair was like decrowning me. Era that was the most painful part. Nti bala abasajja banzigyeko crown. Nze natuuzibwa ku Namulondo 17 years ago nakuza dreads zange. Ne mmanya nti I'm a king, you know. I believe in myself. I can serve myself and others. So ngezaako okwekuuma without crying because I don't want to lose my hair. So for many reasons, I mean, but most importantly, it's human to have hair. Tosobola kuddira nkoko nojja n'ogijjako ebyoya. The government ensomesangako. I actually paid my fees. I actually paid my whole fees myself through kutunga. I went and participated in Africa and I won a bronze thread award, and I was taken to Paris to do my internship to be recognized as an international designer. When I brought that award, I said I have won this for Uganda. I was actually carrying a Uganda flag. Temwali mu ticket ya government. It was the government of France eyansasulira ebintu ebyo byonna. And it was actually in a combination with my work because they liked my work, and I eventually won for Uganda. Why would I win all these awards? N'engamba za Uganda. Gwe nova eri n'ogamba twagala bavubuka muve mu bwavu, twagala mutandika okwekolera, then kati ate omaze okumpa license ntandise okusomesa ate ozze okutte n'ebyalaani by'essomero bitutte. So what are you trying to say? I should stop doing what I'm doing? But the artists should also discover themselves. That nze bulijjo nkigamba abantu nti omuntu Katonda bw'aba yakuwa ekitone aba yakuwa kulya. Nga bw'owulira nti buli bwagala bwe bakuwa obukubi baba bakuwadde kulya. For reasons being that I know that everybody ayina ekintu ekyenjawulo mu ye. Buli muntu ayinamu ekintu ekyenjawulo. Everybody has an element of uniqueness in them. Ekyo ekyenjawulo ky'olinamu kyekyo Katonda kye yakuwa ekisobola okugasa abantu abalala naawe ne kikugasa. Sigambye mukolokote cause bintu byanjawulo wabula muyimbe ku nsonga nga bwe zifaanana. Now a Rasta who is there ayina independent mind, ayagala okuwagira omuntu gw'awulira gw'ayagala independently, nti kati bakutadde mu mbeera nti you cannot do that. Bakumazeeko eddembe. Tosobola kuwagira muntu gw'oyagala. Nti okuwagira omuntu gundi, maybe if you're compromised, you know, nti tojja kwogera, ojja kujja owakanye n'ekituufu. Because many artists have been compromised. They cannot really say their opinions. Ngabbo abantu. Because they are compromised, therefore they would say what the compromiser wants. You've watched together. So ki affecting nze nnyo nti kati art takyalina eri basis ya innovation and creativity. You cannot use your mind okulowooza ng'obwongo bwo. Because I mean, tosobola kaka kintu until the end of time. Nina engombo gye ngamba nti Katonda bw'aba ayagala okujjako amaanyi asooka kujjako magezi. Uganda is a paradise. So we don't want to lose a paradise. We've lost kings and their crowns. Enviri muzinsazeeko naye nze sinooma for as long as Uganda weeri. I'm still going back to court. The last time I was there, on the 29th. This time around bangamba nti omusango gugenda kutandika we bagenda okuleeta obujulizi. Simanyi oba ebyalaani bagenda bireeta nga bifuuse emmundu. Kubanga tebalina evidence, they should know nti they can do all sorts of investigation. Okuleka nga bakozesezza bino byempulira nti no, because we are just worried when they are doing searches even in the ceilings that maybe basobola okujja ne baplantingamu certain things. Oba obujulizi bwogenda okuleeta nti ddala kituufu watungira president, yes, namutungira. Nti ddala kituufu abantu baagala nnyo engoye za red. Kati nze omuntu omutunzi oli bw'aba aleese material ya red ng'oli yaleeta olugoye lwa wedding, oba okitegeera ate already okkiriza ne material za red okuyingira mu ggwanga n'okuzimanufacturinga mu ggwanga. Kati omusango gugulirudda wakunzo atunga material gwe wawa license azikola azikolera batunzi. Oba onfuna bulungi n'abajja okukozesa flag. How am I going to avoid the red color? Nja kwetaaga flag, nja kwetaaga, I mean, it's a national color. For many reasons, buli muntu abeera ne theme color ye, I mean, for their reasons. Embeera si nnungi actually at school. Because abazadde nabo tojja banenya. Buli muntu agezaako okukuuma family ye, tayagaliza mwana we scenario ng'eyo gye nalimu. Naye we are advising the parents temugwamu maanyi, ba clients mujje, because nange njaga sigenda kubba. Nze ndi mutunzi, that is my job. And if, you know, making clothes or tailoring or designing is a crime, therefore I choose to be a criminal.